What's up guys? Today we're gonna be making healthy, high protein chocolate chip cookies, no eggs and no sugar. So everything you're gonna need to make these, I highly recommend using the fat-free Fairlife milk. It has very low sugar and it has high protein. Up next, we're gonna have a whey concentrate, just vanilla whey is what I'm gonna be using. If you have a hard time digesting whey concentrate, you could swap it for an isolate. After that, we have all-purpose flour. You are welcome to swap this for oat flour, almond flour, whatever you prefer, it all works. Creamy peanut butter, vanilla extract for a little bit of flavor. We have unsweetened dark chocolate chips, and then sugar-free log cabin syrup, since that's what we had at the house. So we're gonna use this for a little bit more of a sweeter flavor in the cookies. And that's just about everything. So let's go ahead and mix everything up. And in the meantime, we'll preheat the oven to 350.
We've got that oven preheating to 350, so let's go ahead and get started with our dry ingredients. I put about 2 cups of flour right into the bowl, followed by, I'd say it was about 1.5 scoops of protein powder. If you want a little extra protein powder, you do 2 scoops, because all you're gonna need to do is just add a little bit more of that Fairlife milk, which also has protein in it. So lots and lots of protein in this recipe. Just keep mixing it all together till you have a nice dough consistency. If it starts to get a little bit too sticky, put a little bit more of that flour in there and it'll fix that for you. Now that we have the base for our cookie dough, it is time to add in some flavor. We're gonna start with 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla extract. It's gonna be some really good flavor. You could always use some other extracts like lemon or whatever you want if you wanna make some different flavored cookies. But today we are sticking with basic chocolate chip. Once you add in your vanilla extract, you're gonna go ahead and put in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. You can add a little bit more or a little bit less depending on how much you love peanut butter. And then followed up by 2 to 3 tablespoons of that sugar-free syrup. Again, there's no set amounts. If you want them a little bit sweeter, add in a little bit more. We're using sugar-free syrup instead of sweeteners such as Splenda or stevia, so completely up to you how sweet you want to make it. Now for the most important part of this whole recipe, the dark chocolate, low sugar chocolate chips. I added plenty of them in there. I said, forget the spoon. I'm gonna get into here with my hands, mix it all up. It was way easier, and mix in that extra flour at the bottom, the extra protein powder. Get those chocolate chips in the middle too. Split it up, move it all around, because up next, we're gonna be putting them right onto the pan. I typically make them about the size of a golf ball, maybe a little bit bigger. Then we're gonna put the cookies right into the oven for about 15 minutes. Now, every oven is a little bit different. So at 350 degrees, if they don't look a little bit crispy kind of on the sides and the bottom after 15 minutes, put them in a little bit longer. I'd still maybe even check them at 10. They might be ready early.
All right, the cookies are out. It ended up taking about 15 minutes for the cookies, but here is how they turned out. They look absolutely amazing. This whole process maybe took 20 minutes. It was about 5 minutes of prep, 15 minutes of baking. They're right off the pan and they look absolutely amazing. Let's open one of these up. That looks delicious. Basically no sugar, minimal milk, lots of protein, super healthy cookies. So guys, go ahead and give these a try. They smell absolutely amazing. I'm gonna eat all of these. I'll see you guys in the next one.